Running right through the heart of Edinburgh is the Water of Leith, a 24-mile stretch of water that runs from the Coleshill Springs in the Pentland Hills down to the port of Leith and out into the North Sea.
The Water of Leith was a driving force in Edinburgh's growth as a city. Industrially and economically, the river was utilised to power mills, with over 70 being built along its length. Evidence of early settlements on the Water of Leith has been found dating back to the 12th century. The industry in the area spawned a number of villages, including the one we're in today. A 5-minute walk away from Princes Street lies picturesque Dean Village, whose name means Deep Valley. The village was built around the prominent grain mill in the area, where cereal grain was ground into flour and used by bakers. The coat of arms of the Incorporation of Baxters, the Union for Bakers and Millers, can be seen on the old toll house next to Dean Bridge, which was originally part of a large barn where flour was stored.
More remnants of the industry can be found here. These are 3 large millstones that can be used for sorting and guiding outwards grain as they rotate.
This was a prosperous community for hundreds of years, but living conditions for the workers was abysmal, as nice as the area looks today. John Ritchie Finlay was a very influential figure in the mid-19th century. As the owner of the Scotsman newspaper, he amassed a great fortune, a large sum of which he used to help the citizens of Edinburgh. Seeing the decline of conditions around Dean Village, in 1883 Finlay commissioned architect Sidney Mitchell to build better housing for the workers around Dean Village. He also wanted a nicer view from his drawing room, as he lived up on Rothsay Terrace overlooking the village. In 1886 work was complete on Well Court, the lavish Victorian building in the centre of Dean Village, in place of the old tenement housing. The court consisted of 4 5-storey flats enclosing a communal courtyard along with a community hall and a shop. Finlay advertised the court to the working people of Dean Village. An ad from the 1880s described the housing as providing homes of 2 and 3 rooms with conveniences, let to a respectable class of working men at rentals of £7 to £12 per annum, the equivalent of between £900 and £1,500 in 2019. The housing was used mainly for families working in Dean Village, however the industry in the area was slowly dying.
Earlier in the century, the main route to the northwest was through Dean Village. In order to aid transportation in and out of Edinburgh, the Dean Bridge was built, towering above Dean Village.
As traders and potential business passed overhead, the economic decline of Dean Village was fast as workers moved to more prosperous areas of the city. The expansion of Edinburgh in the 20th century swallowed the place whole. In 2019, the village is just one of many residential areas of Edinburgh and on the expensive side of the market. It is now a tourist hotspot, attracting visitors from all over the globe for its beauty and proximity to the city centre.
In 2007, Well Court went through a £1.1 million renovation, turning it into upmarket housing for Edinburgh's elite.
The community hall has been turned into a luxury 3-bedroom apartment, now costing £250 per night. J.R. Finlay lies here, in Dean Cemetery, just up the road from Well Court. His generosity helped the working class people of Edinburgh, but couldn't save them from the industrial redundancy of the Water of Leith and the village that used it as their foundation. Even as the industry around Dean Village and the Water of Leith died, they are far from meaningless places. In fact, it is their meaning, history and allure that draws tourists and money into the city.